Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is the case of Sanchez-Brown versus Brown.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Miss Sanchez-Brown, you say that after 4 years and multiple children together, your marriage is now in crisis. You claim your husband is denying paternity of your 1-month-old daughter, Journey, and it is tearing you apart. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Brown, you say your wife kicked you out of the house in order to realize her fantasy of being a middle-aged single sorority girl.
Yes, Your Honor.
You claim your wife spent that 3-month separation with multiple men, and you say it is physically impossible for you to have fathered her daughter. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
This case was referred to me by Judges Dana and Keith Cutler after cheating allegations landed you in their court. Ms. Sanchez-Brown, how have his accusations put your marriage in crisis?
Sean knows that he's the father of our daughter. I did not make this child by myself, and for him to deny her, it hurts my feelings. It really breaks me down as a mother. I'm a mother of 7. A mother of 7 kids, but me and him,
You're a mother of 7 children.
Of 7 children.
At 25 years old.
Yes. And for him to just deny her like that after we had 4 together, so why all of a sudden would he accuse me of cheating, of anything, when he knows that this is his?
Your Honor, the baby not mine simply because we've been going through a lot. She ended up kicking me out the house during this time. And so as respectful I am, I left the house.
But kicking you out the house doesn't mean she made a baby with somebody else.
It do, because during the time she kicked me out the house, this was her time to, have her fun. She wanted to go out. I was going to pick up our other kids, babysitting. She dressing nice. She's going out to all different clubs. I have people calling me saying they're seeing her with other men. And then during the time that she conceived the baby, I wasn't even at the house.
And so were you living the single life, Miss Sanchez-Brown?
No.
You were not?
It's no time to play because I have 7 kids. If I'm gonna play, it's with my kids. And on top of that, he was never kicked out. He was back and forth. So it's like he'll leave and then he'll come back.
Okay, but during that time...
And we're still sexually active.
But during that time, Your Honor, a man even approached me saying I slept with your wife. And so a man just up out his mouth and say that to me, how do I supposed to feel?
Who is this man?
From what I know, just a person from the neighborhood that knows her.
And he just walks up to you and says, "Excuse me, Mr. Brown."
Because it's simple.
He's a family friend.
A family friend.
You know who this man is?
Yes, I do.
You say it's a family friend?
He's a family friend, and he's been around me since forever.
But were you having sex with him?
No. He probably got mad at him for yelling at him or something.
So why would a man tell your husband, "I am having sex with your wife," even if he was mad at the way he was yelling, he didn't like the way he was treating you? There are a whole bunch more things he could say to your husband besides,
Your Honor,
"I'm sleeping with your wife." That's not gonna diffuse the situation. That's gonna make it pop off even worse.
Your Honor.
I don't know if the man wanted to even like me or anything. So.
Your Honor, I got family members, her family members calling me up. One night, Crystal dropped the kids off at 4, 5 in the morning. "Hey, Crystal ain't been over here to pick up the kids. I got to stop what I'm doing at 5 in the morning to go pick these kids up. So where are you at?"
My friend's car had broke down and overheated, and that's where all this is coming from. Because I just literally got stranded.
At 5 a.m.? How'd you get stranded out at 5 a.m.?
I was out the night before. He's telling the truth. I was out the night before hanging out with some friends, and we left around 2, and we were driving.
But you just said you just said the only playing and the only stuff you do is with your kids because you got 7 kids and you're not out here running around going out. Now you're out.
I go out. It's just I don't go out like how he's claiming to be, as if I'm like a party girl or anything like that. It's just to get away for a little
Well, if you go out somewhere and you're stranded out until 5 a.m., where else are you except the party? Where are you?
I was out partying.
Because don't nothing last till 2 a.m. but a party.
And she telling me during this time, Your Honor, about us arguing so much and that we got the kids, that she needs time to herself. She want to go, drink. And I've been with her for years, and she never, wanted to drink and do these things. So what I supposed to do if I'm seeing the difference in my wife? All of a sudden now you want to go out. All of a sudden now you want to have your space. And
Oh, so you're believing that this whole kick you out the house thing, you all live separately, she needs some space, was to give her room
Yes,
to
Your
live
Honor.
out her
Yes, Your
sorority girl fantasy, you
yes,
said?
Your Honor.
No.
But how can I not believe that, Your Honor? I got friends that owns nights, clubs, and bars. One of my friends called me because he simply seen her at a club with another man.
Oh,
Simply
really?
called me up. They both getting drunk, wasted. Then she leaves with the man. My homie called me up. I'm trying to call her phone. She not answering. Well, I got the kids at home.
So your friend sees your wife with another man at the club.
Yes.
I want to hear from that friend. Jerome, will you please escort Mr. Booth into the courtroom?
Go right up here on the left, stand on the left side of him.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Mr. Booth, thank you for joining us today. What is your relationship to Mr. Brown?
Oh, Mr. Brown, like a big brother to me.
All right.
Like, I've been knowing him for about 10 years. I'm also a DJ at the club that I had seen Crystal at. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Mr. Brown has testified that you saw with your own eyes his wife out with another man at this club.
Yes, Sean.
What did you see?
I say around Saturday, September 16th, last year, I had seen Crystal in the club with, you know what I mean, a guy, he a little taller than me with dreads, you know what I mean? She had a little freaky dress on, a little sexy dress on, you know what I mean? He was pop, locking, dropping it, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Where it
She was pop, locking, and dropping it?
And Your Honor, how do I supposed to feel as a man? Well, my homie, this my homie, man. He work at the club. He calling me, man. He see my girl at the club. How you think I feel about that, man? And this is...
And
Not
you
just
know
one
it.
time, neither. Not just one time, I seen him several times.
You've seen her
Not
several
that
times
far.
with that man?
Not him, different guys, you know what I'm saying? So like the first time I seen him, I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't call him out back. I'm like, all right, man, that's probably just somebody she with while the band, they probably come kick it. But the second, third time, I'm like, whoa. So I got to holler at my man. This is my blood right here. You know
And that's during the time that the baby was conceived, Your Honor.
So you say it was Saturday, September 16th, and you remember it because you were DJing that night.
Yeah, that's that first, from the first time. I remember that like it was yesterday.
And Mr. Brown, you say that was during the time when you all were separated.
That was during the time where we were separated, and that's during the time that the baby was conceived.
And you submitted a calendar to the court.
Yes, and I step up and show you the calendar, Your Honor?
Please step up and show us, sir.
During the time at the end of August, me and my wife was getting into it, Your Honor. This is when I was kicked out. Journey was born on, as you can see, June 15th. So basically during the time she was conceived was in September, and I was kicked out the house. This is the time
So
she
1,
was
2,
partying.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right in September.
Right in September, and
The conception window would be right in September during the time you said you were kicked out of the house and you were not sexually active with your wife.
And I wasn't sexually active with my wife, and I didn't get back into the house until the beginning of November, and that's when she told me everything. So of course I denied it.
And Mr. Booth has testified that September 16th, Saturday, was the day he saw her at the club, pop, locking, and dropping it.
Yes, Your Honor.
With the other guy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Which falls right next to the window of conception.
Yes, Your Honor.
Which is outlined. You may step back to the podium, sir. So, Mr. Brown, is it your testimony that you were not sexually active with your wife during these months when you were outside of the house? That means the end of August, September,
Yes,
and
Your Honor.
October.
Yes, Your Honor, we were not sexual.
So
active.
untrue.
We didn't do nothing.
So untrue.
And then, Your Honor, I want to bring up when the baby was born, I was at the hospital. We got back on good terms. I signed the footprints. Next thing I know, her family members are coming with this same man that said he slept with my wife. security had to exit me out the hospital, and that's why I didn't sign a birth certificate. I got all crazy up in the hospital.
He did sign the birth certificate.
He signed the birth certificate?
I got all crazy.
I have the evidence right here. He has signed the birth certificate.
I'd like to see that evidence. Jerome, can you pass that to me, please?
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've presented to the court certificate of birth, father's full name, Sean Brown, child's full name, Journey Marie Brown. This is the certificate of birth.
From my understanding, Your Honor, I signed the footprints, and like I said, during the hospital, I was escorted out by security because the same man that said he slept with my wife was there present bringing gifts.
That's the thing.
So how do I supposed to feel as a man?
So if you're denying her, then why would you sign it?
They letting this man up in the hospital to come see my baby, if that's my baby.
Was he up there bringing a gift, Miss Brown?
Yes. He was, but like other people were giving me gifts.
But if he had already got into it with your husband saying that he was sleeping with you.
I stopped talking to him after that, so I don't even know why.
Well, then further, what I want to understand is if he was up there, stop talking when I'm talking. Because this doesn't make any sense. A man comes up to your husband outside of a house, tells him I'm sleeping with your wife. You go have a baby. You said you had reconciled with your husband. Y'all were trying to figure this thing out. He's up at the hospital signing a certificate of birth, and this man come up with a gift. That don't make no sense.
I don't know if he likes me or obsessed with me, but he has brought a lot of drama between me and my husband.
Oh, that's some drama.
So that's the thing.
But what we want to know is, did he bring more than drama? Did he help bring a baby into the world is what we're here to figure out.
Never.
And the problem is your husband has stated that he signed a certificate of birth. That's the little page where they put the baby's feet on it.
Yeah, that's
But he says he did not sign the birth certificate, but you say that's false. This court actually located and uncovered a copy of Journey's birth certificate. And in fact, under her legal certificate of live birth, there is no father's name listed.
Thank you. If that's my daughter, and why I'm getting escorted out, so of course I'm not finna sign the birth certificate.
The reason why he got escorted out because he was being loud, and I said, I'm not gonna have you yelling around
Okay, but
baby.
if that's my baby, you should want me there before anybody. Why would I want to leave?
But you denied her.
Okay.
That was the thing. When you first looked at her, you're like, oh, she's too white, she's too whatever.
So you're saying, Ms. Brown, when the baby was born, your husband immediately said, that's not my baby.
He's like, she's too light, she doesn't look like me.
I'm thinking maybe the other man is the father.
All right. What's it like at home now?
It's miserable because you don't know where your marriage stands and everything with the kids and then him denying and everything is just all up in one where I don't even know where our marriage stands as of today.
So you just had a baby 1 month ago. That's stressful enough.
But I'm still here as a man. She'll tell you, even them times when she going out, I'm showing up babysitting, right? I'm picking up my kids, I'm there. I'm letting you do you.
I just believe that he's trying to get out of the marriage. Either he's just accusing and poking at me, so of course I'm gonna get up and leave. I'm like, I can't take it no more.
And so when we arguing and she say I'm accusing her and I'm poking her, then I feel like that's her revenge to get back at me.
No.
All right. So I can see right now, we on the path to destruction. In a hurry, going nowhere fast. All these kids having to sit through this all day.
All day.
Don't nobody want to hear that. I don't want to hear it, so I know the kids don't want to hear it.
All day arguing, me getting kicked out the crib, and then I'm still supposed to, and I still come back and be there for her and the kids.
Well, that's why we need the answer. Because then you all have some decisions to make based upon the truth I'm about to give you. Jerome? Thank you. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Sanchez-Brown versus Brown, when it comes to 1-month-old Journey Brown, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Brown, you are the father.
Okay? I get a kiss.
No.
Yana, I
You
just
really-
wanted to know what's the baby mine, and hopefully, I'm still gonna continue to do what I can, but at the end of the day, we still got a lot to work on because I'm always getting kicked out the crib.
You're doing something right now that I usually see the women do, Mr. Brown. You continue to harp on the past behavior. That's not gonna get us anywhere. If you wanna be with your wife, you all have gotta find out how to trust one another and how to build trust. And I think you understand now that, look, sometimes separations work, but it's what you do on those separations that matter. You can't just all of a sudden be out at the club, whoop, whoop, whoop. Listen, sometimes it works where you discover the grass is not greener, but sometimes it works so that your husband's friend sees you pop, locking and dropping it up on the floor, and the next thing you know, he's calling his boy and saying, hey man, your wife out here getting it. And then you end up in paternity court. That's what I'm saying. Go out and talk to Dr. Jeff, and he's gonna give you the kind of words you need to start saying to get this thing on the right track. You're a beautiful couple with a beautiful family, and too many darn kids to be out here cutting up and breaking up. All right? I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.